Namaskaram friends. So in this video I am going to talk about spirituality and try to open its another new dimension. So today's topic of discussion is time, collection of data and behavior of human being. Okay, we know that time passes away for each and every human being for the same rate. Okay, that means if we are born, we live some amount of time and then we are dead. For every human being, time is limited. There is a concept in science that when you go to some places near black hole, their time is running very fast. That means what you spend 100 years on planet earth is 10 minutes for when you go to a black earth. So there depend on the, you can say, spaces in the universe, time is varies, but people who are living on planet earth, for them time is varying from the same rate. Okay, maybe on the energy level they experience more time and more, you can say, dimensions, but time is running away for each and every human being at the same rate. It is the, you can say, complexity or of our mechanism that if we use it properly, we experience each and every moment of the creation, what is happening in the past, what is happening currently and what is going into the future. So it is the complexity of this mechanism, but many human beings do not understand its beauty, its complexity as well as its consciousness. So in this topic I am going to talk about three important dimensions and try to relate each and every dimension very directly: time, behavior of human being and data. See, we are 8 billion people who are living on planet earth, and for each and every being time is varying from the equal rate. Let's say for me, what I am doing from morning till evening, or you can say from 12 am in the night to the 12 p.m. in the afternoon, or you can say for the whole day, for the whole 24 hours where I spend my time. Let's say I sleep, I eat, I bath, I read, I travel, I talk to people, I do some activity, and so I invest my time in this sectors. In the same manner, other people who are, let's say, spending their time on sleep, eat, bath, doing some activity and travel. So in this manner each and every human being devote their time of a whole day. Let's say consider 24 hours. I take an example of 24 hours. So in 24 hours many people, different type of people spend their time on different activity. Some invest on sports, some invest on music, some invest on dance, some invest on acting, some invest on directing in movie, some invest on traveling, some talk to people, some just sleep, some just meditate. That means different type people spend their time on different activity, and in this manner that types of data is collected in their mind. For let's say for example there are 100 people we are 8 billion people, but for example let's say there are 100 people, and these 100 people spend their time on different activity. Some things are common, some things are not. For example, sleeping is common, bathing is common, eating is common. Okay, so bathing, eating, sleeping, and then of course excretion, all these 4-5 activities are common. But after that they choose a different profession. Let's say one person is politician, one person is businessman, one person is journalist, one person is a sports person, one person is a movies person, one person is traveling person, one person is just meditating person, one person is philosopher, one person is scientist, one person is, let's say, doctor. So in this manner these 100 people are doing different profession, doing different profession. So data collected in their mind is different. So when these 100 people try to communicate with each other, so they communicate on common things which are they are doing in life. But let's say a topic come where all these 100 people are not invested their time, not, you can say, spend a moment of time on that topic, then communication become very difficult on that topic. For example, let's say altogether a new dimension is open in the creation, and all these 100 people are not, you can say, accept it or consciously understand it or merge in their mechanism. So talking on that topic become very difficult for all these 100 people. But let's say common things like bathing, eating, excretion, sleeping, on all these 4 topics they can very easily talk, because these 4 things are done by all these 100 people. Why all these 100 people? All the 8 billion people. That's why communicating on things which everybody use in their day-to-day life, or in a month, in a year, in a week, we can communicate on this topic. For example, let's say sunrise and sunset, we can talk about it. If Antarctica and Arctic, 6 months is day, 6 months is night. So let's say after a span of 6 months, or let's say in a 1 year, what is happening in the whole planet Earth, we are talking about on that topic. So we are talking about sun, we are talking about moon, we are talking about soil, water, fire, space, then air. So all these topics are common for each and every human being, because each and every human being is made up of the 5 elements of existence. So every human being, if they are conscious, if they devote some of their time on their mechanism, then we can very easily talk about human being, talk about our elements, talk about what is happening in the whole creation. So it is very, very important that if each and every person on the planet Earth want to communicate with each other, we have to first pay attention on ourselves, because in each and every human being, life form is present. Each and every human being is made up of the 5 elements of existence. On daily basis, their energy requirement is fulfilled by the sun, or you can say what is a chemical reaction or reaction going on in the water, like say fishes. Some people consume fishes, some people consume animals, some consume a plant. So on the, let's say, on a eating behavior, many people are different. That's why the concept of vegan, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, all this concept is come. So we have to first of all, one thing which each and every human being, wherever they live, if life form is present in that life, then that means life is present in that life form. So we can talk about life. If in terms of human being, we are 8 billion people, and in each and every being, life form is present. Many people very consciously access it, many people are not. So we have to first of all, if we want to create a bridge and want to communicate with each and every people, first of all we have to choose common point and ensure that each and every human being focus on those common point, and it is very, very easy for access to that common thing. For example, let's say if we want to talk about sports, many people are not playing sports, many people are not seeing sports, few people. If we talk about movies, many people are not watching movies, many people are not, you can say, interested in making movies. There are different people. Some are philosophers who are devote their time and life in philosophy, but many people are not interested in it. In terms of scientists also, many people devote their time, their life, their energy, their resources, everything in discovering new things. But many people are using it, many people are also not using it. Many people are not using it, and so they do not. If we want to make a bridge between a communication from one person to another person, it is not happening, because data about one thing is not collected in the mind of the human being. So we have to first of all, one common thing, meditation. Meditation is one thing through which you can understand yourself. If each and every human being understand themselves, wherever they live, in which region they live, what their gender, what their caste, what their sex, what their place of birth, wherever they live, if he or she is a human being or transgender, wherever they present, if they consciously in a meditation, with the help of meditation, if they understand their mechanism, not all, a little bit also, they realize that life form is present in each and every human being. Why only human being? In plants also, in animals also, in human being also, life form is present in all these things, and we very easily communicate with each and every life form. So life is a one common thing on which all the 8 billion people are very, very easily communicate. Other thing, there are many things present in the creation, animate, inanimate, higher energy, and things other the dimensions. So many dimensions, many energy, many, you can say, living, non-living things are present in the whole creation. If we pay attention on our mechanism and value things which are helping to survive or live a good full-fledged life, then every human being is capable of choosing, or you can say understanding 15 to 20, or you can say some amount of dimension on which each and every human being are very, very consciously talk on these topics. Whatever you choose, let's say when we talk about FIFA World Cup, 4 billion people are watching this. That means on that sports, we can communicate with 4 billion people, but other 4 billion people are not. But in terms of life, every 8 billion people have this dimension, and we are very easily talk about it. But the problem is that many people not aware of it, many people not consciously access it, and many people who you give knowledge, you can say by their choice do not invest their time in it, because they think this is not important. Money is important, power is important, knowledge is important, but no, the most important thing in the life of any human being is that their life itself. Because if that human being invest their time, their money, their resources, their energy in understanding, in accessing, in perceiving what types of life is functioning within them, as well as how to complete, how to understand each and every life form, how to understand each and every inanimate thing, how to understand each and every existence happening, creation, creator, then everything is present within themselves wherever they live. Some atmosphere, some environment is good for accessing that. For example, when you live on a places, on a energy places where energy in its full potential, environment create a different types of aura, different types of energy, so you can very easily access your life form in that atmosphere. On other places you can also access it, but it take time. That's why people choose places like forest, temples, some silence places where they can very easily access this life form, because we know that we have a limited amount of time, we have also limited amount of energy also, because in 20 to 35, these are in this age group 20 to 35, energy are at its peak. If we invest energy, time in this time period, then in rest of the life it is very easy for us to understand, to solve, as well as to perceive anything in its true form, because time is going on in each and every moment, infinite things is happening. If you consciously access your mechanism, what is going on within you, then whatever is going to happen in the future, whatever happened in the past, whatever is going on currently, very easily you can understand it and link past, present and future in a very beautiful manner. So it is very important, pay attention on your mechanism. Many people are not doing it, many people are not doing. That's why it is a responsibility of conscious human being, it is the responsibility of meditative human being, it is the responsibility of responsible human being to aware this message in the whole world, in whichever medium they understand. For example, some understand by writing, some by music, some by dancing, some by videos, some by just meditating, whatever method it takes, but we have to provide this technology to each and every human being so that they can access their life form in its entirety, in its true form, because life form is the most important thing in the life of any human being, and it is present in each and every being. It not required money, it not required power, it not required knowledge, it required just your time, your attention and your dedication. If you dedicate, attentive and invest your time in it, very easily you can access it, and every human being can access it. There is a discrimination on the basis of money also. Some people have more money, some people have less money. In the basis of power also, some people have more power, some people have less power, some people have no power. On the basis of knowledge also, some people are very intellectual, some people are not. There is a discrimination on each and every topic, but each and every area, but in terms of life, no discrimination, because your experience is your experience, of none of others experience. Okay, anyone, not by beating, by paying you money, by you can say devoted to ourselves, they are not going to understand your experience unless you are not telling them. And you are telling them, it is just a word or just a, you can say, lecture for them, but actually experience is perceived by you. So in this manner, if each and every human being is meditative, each and every human being in meditation, different dimensions are open. Some, let's say I open 10 dimensions, other people open 10 dimension, other people open 10 dimensions. So it is possible that one dimension which is common, each all the 3 person is open in all 3 of us. So we can discuss on that dimension. In this manner, satsang, discussion, lectures, talks is going on in the whole world. Talk is going on in sports, because many people collected data about sports, pay attention on sports by going into a stadium, by television, by OTT platform, or by just playing themselves. So they collect data related to sports and they talk on it, because many people devote their time and life on it. When you choose top 10 discussion videos in the whole world, that means on that 10 topics people invested their time, their resources, their money. That's why many people are capable of talking on this topic. For example, climate change, COP meeting is going on the world level. Okay, many, let's say probably going on in the climate related to greenhouse, related to desertification, related to biodiversity, related to climate change. So people are aware of it because this is going on in this world. It is going on in every continent, in Antarctica, in a small island country, in different country. So people are not living, let's say, they are not perceiving nature in its good form what they perceive in earlier. That's why discussion is going on, and climate change is affecting each and every human. That's why many people who are aware, many people are aware, but they are not able to talk because they not get platform, or they are not aware because they do not invest their time and they live a very bad life in their time period. So but many people are aware of it. That's why climate change is the most prominent, most hot topic of today's world. In the same manner, transgender, this one is also a very important topic. So climate change, transgender, same sex marriage, also women empowerment is going on in the whole world. Then sports is going on in the whole world, how we make sports as a real sports, not a corruption. In politics, economics, scientific, spirituality, philosophy, travel, talk to people. So all these 12 areas are very important, where each and every human being try to understand it, invest their time, their money into it, because we know that if we do not invest in time in climate change, it very badly affected us in the future. If we do not invest time in understanding the rights of transgender, so we are not giving justice to our life, because we know that masculine and feminine are two dimensions. With the help of that, life form is formed in terms of humanity. So if masculine is dominant, we call it a male. When feminine is dominant, we call it a female. When both are in equal proportion, we call it a transgender. When some proportion is here and there, then we call it other creature. So in this manner, we have to recognize each and every life form. Maybe in future different types of species come, they are not consider themselves as a male or female or transgender. So it is always okay, because we have to understand that human beings are made up of the 5 elements of existence, time, as well as a particular unique cell. From where this cell come, we do not know. Higher energy. That's why we worship it. We value this idea that we do not know, because actually we do not know. We know a very minuscule, which is nothing in terms of what is going on or what is left for knowing. So we do not know from where this seed come, how these elements are functioning, how it affecting in our body, we do not know. But if we are seeking, if we are devoted our time and money, our resources on understanding that, it is very good for us. What is done by the scientist also, what is done by the spiritual guru also, what is done by the philosopher also, they pay attention on each and every topic, each and every creation, each and every piece of the creation which is present in the creation, on their life, what is going on in the whole world, and on the basis of that data, they give you some discussion, they give you some lecture, so that you can aware of it, which you are not able to perceive till now. We listen to talk of people who are not opening dimension, which we are already, and if we are already, we match our dimension with that dimension and check the test of the reality for that topic. So see, let's there are 100 people, every people open 10 dimension, or let's say every people open 100 dimension, 100 people 100 dimension. So it is very much possible that maybe no dimension is matched, because dimensions are infinite. So let's say in all these 100 people, no any dimension, all the 100 people different dimension open, and there is no match, there is no common dimension in any 100 people. Or let's say one common dimension, let's say two common dimension, let's say three common dimension. In this manner, let's say a time comes when all the 100 dimensions are common in all the 100 people. So when no dimension is open, which is very difficult to talk on any topic, because we do not open any dimension. But in terms of humanity, by seeing, by just in this manner, we can just see each and every human, because we do not able to open any dimension which is common between us. So we are not talking about any topic, so we just see it, smile it, fold our hand, and then go. If one dimension is open, we can talk about one dimension. If two is open, we can talk on all those two dimensions. If three is open, we can talk about this dimension. In the same manner, if 100 dimension open, when we are talk on this 100 dimension, because we know that dimensions are infinite. Dimensions are infinite. So let's say each and every human being understand a few amount of dimensions. So it is possible that no dimension is common between each and every human, because it is infinite. Whatever you add, it is infinite. So it is when we talk, when you communicate, when it's communicating is going on in a faster manner, not just repeating us the same thing. When each talk is going on in a conscious manner on different topic, that means some dimensions are mismatching, or some dimensions are matching between people. So in this manner we know that whatever I know, there are some area where dimensions of people merges and people talk on it, like sports, dimensions of people merges, then they talk on it, different types of sports, cricket, football, tennis, volleyball, racing. Movies, dimensions are matching, because people are showing their culture, their religious rituals, their religious you can say traditions, their places in this country, and this record this and uploaded on the internet, and people of the other part of the world see it. That's in this manner, in this manner people from different country travel in this different country. Earlier people just want to venture, they do not know what is present where, but they travel here and there and they discover different things, write in their notebook, by delivering lecture put that data into the mind of the future generation, and in this manner things are going on. So earlier they are just teachings, or you can say talks are going on by oral meanings also. Later on we write it again, we make a video of it and then circulate it on the internet so that people aware of it. So earlier some people are there who are just devote their time and life in venturing and go to different places, see different places, meditate on different places, collect some data and understand that data, experience that data, and then deliver that data in the form of, you can say in the form of audios, in the forms of videos, in the forms of writing. So earlier oral is going on, later on writing is going on, now video is going on. So there is tradition. Earlier where is nothing, people just talk, because the human beings are there, sounds are there, so people are very easily talk. If they have no notebook, if they have no, you can say laptop and mobile, so they just talk to the people, whoever they find they talk, but there is a limitation in it. On a particular place, a limited amount of person is present, so you can talk to that people. It is the responsibility of that people to deliver this lecture to other people, that means travel here and there and communicate and spread this knowledge in the whole part of world. It takes time, and that's why many people are not aware of that idea, because it is going on in a closed environment, in a closed grouping. When writing is going on, people write it, and by writing this they circulate to different people, but at that time also machines are not come, so it is very difficult to make a copy of it and distribute in the whole world. It is also difficult, it is also limited. When machines are come, distributing it become very difficult. So in the form of book we preserve our writing and circulate it the whole part of the, so people understand it and read it. Later on audio is come, video is come, that means people using the mobile phone, they record this video and preserve it, and many people see it and understand this knowledge. But at that time internet is also not come, so it is also limited, because few group of people, even it is recorded, even it is saved, but also it takes time to spread that news in a very short span of time to the whole population. But nowadays internet is come, electronic devices are present, you are capable, so you have to whatever you know, you have to tell that knowledge, record that knowledge and spread in the whole world with the help of internet, with the help of social media, with the help of website. So it is possible now, there is in present time it is possible that whatever you speak, at the same time whole population are capable to listening it, understanding it. So it is our responsibility how we can deliver our lecture, so that every human being who are living on the planet earth aware of it, if he, she or transgenders are very consciously want to know it. Okay, because there are different types of questions are present in different human beings. So at one point of time we cater one problem, on different point of time we cater different problem, on different time period we cater different problems. So in this manner we solve all types of problems, so that whatever problem going on from the past solve in a very easy manner, and people by understanding it, by collecting that data, by processing that data in their mind, understand this what is right, what is wrong for living a good full-fledged life, and then take another step. So it is very important, because many people do not solve their problem by their own, either by talking, either by reading, either by seeing. So for that people it is required, it is very essential that some they go in a physical, you can say in a physical form, that means not in a physical environment where a guru is present, a leader is present, where they can go solve the tell their problem, and that leader solve that guru solve that problem in a direct conversation, in a face to face manner. That's why, that's what I want to talk, I want to tell, I'm sorry. So it is very important, it is very important. We have to solve all the problem, because when all the problem are solved, then human being think about something different and live a good full-fledged life, because that problem, let's say problems are present, many people have a solution, but if they do not want to give the solution, then other people are not able to solve it. Either they, for example, if my job is to teach students, so I gain knowledge whatever my capacities, and then I deliver that knowledge. Let's say I am stuck into a problem and I do not have to time to go and experiment it, because it take a lot amount of time. So I just listen the experience of other people, imbibe it and tell to the student. It is not very much, you can say, my experience, but I experience, or you can say I involve the knowledge of that person as myself, and I deliver to the student. Okay, because I do not have the time, but it is important for each and every human being. Whatever you do, first of all you have to experience. Maybe you do 4 to 5 areas also, maybe you can say master 4 to 5 areas also, but you have to master in such a manner that you experience each and everything. Experience is very important. Knowledge is not important, seeking is not important, data is not important. Experience is important, because when you experience, that part become part of yourself, and whatever you deliver as a true dimension to the other people. Because if you deliver what other people say, that guy is also listening to that people, na? So many people try to understand your dimension, your perspective, your knowing, with the help of your mechanism, because we know that each and every human being has different mechanism. What I experience is completely different from what other people experience. So when experience is shared between one group of people to another group of people, one person to another person, in this manner different dimensions are propagated in the whole world. And by doing the data analysis, by doing the big data analysis, we come to a conclusion that what is right, what is wrong, what is true, what is false, and in this manner we make another step in this world. Okay, so it is the responsibility of each and every human being, pay attention on their mechanism and keep this mechanism as good as possible, so that it open different dimensions, and by understanding dimension, by perceiving this dimension, we collect data from the cosmos and deliver that data to the human being, so that each and every human being understand it, respect it, and gain some perspective, some knowledge out of it. So I hope you understand, you enjoy, and gain some perspective from the whole thing, and these things about time, life, data as well as behavior. Okay, whatever types of data is collected in our mind, and how how you can say rigorously we process it, define our behavior, because you know that if I collected data about movies, I talk to on that topic to other people who watching this movie. Okay, that's why there is grouping going on between people. I am a sports person, I am a movie person, I am a scientist, I am from that subject, from this subject, from that subject, because they collected data related to that topic, so they very easily communicate on that area. Let's say I watch sports. Okay, so it is very easy for me to communicate to the other people who watch sports. That's sports only. If I watch cricket, other people watch football, it is also difficult to communicate. So it is required that in this manner also. Let's say a movie is released in a theater, many people watch that movie, they devote their time 2 hours, 3 hours for that movie, and then it is very easy to communicate. It is each and every human being perceive that movie in a different manner, but that movie is same for each and every human being. Their perception is different, their experience is different, but in terms of devoting their time, their resources, their life, that movie is same. That's why it is very easy to communicate on that dimension. So in this manner, whatever dimension you open, it is very easy to talk on that dimension. If other people open it, other plant open it, other animal open it, any other piece of creation open it. So I hope you understand it, you love it, and gain some perspective, some knowledge out of it. So namaskaram, thank you. enjoy your life, live a good full-fledged life, and do not worry about your life, because your life is a wonderful. Just give some time, some space, some silence. You are a altogether a different human being what you are currently. So namaskaram, thank you.